Um, I'm Tyler Shao.
And Patrick Mao.
We were both freshmen in high school at University High School.
And we're here with Manny Fung. And Manny, could you just please introduce yourself and your store?
My name is Manny Fung. My Chinese name is Man Wei Fung, but when I was growing up, we had a grocery store on the south side of town called Market Basket. We had this grocery store, Market Basket, since 1972. My father opened it with 2 employees. So my dad ran a grocery store since 1972 all the way till about 1995 when he retired.
Which year did your family come to the United States?
My dad came in the middle 50s, like 1955. He came over as a paper son. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what that is. But back in the day, the government had to limit the number of Chinese coming into the US, and all of a sudden this business sprung up where these men would say, oh, I've got 10 children back in China. And then these guys would sell tickets, right? You know, hey, who wants to bring their family members over, right? They could pretend to be my sons and daughters. So that's how my dad kind of came over. He bought a ticket from a guy named Mr. Wong, and so he had to pretend to act. If you came forward and declared yourself, you know, that I'm not really the son of Mr. Wong, that they would grant you amnesty to stay in the country. So my dad did that, and then he was able to go back to China and bring his wife and my sister over from China to come to America.
Why did your family choose to make a living by opening a store? What were the other considerations?
There was no other consideration. The business was already going, and they just needed somebody they could trust to run the grocery store.
A lot of grocery stores here in Tucson cater to mostly like Mexicans and Spanish-speaking people. So was that the case for your store?
Yes.
Yeah.
My father had to learn Spanish. I couldn't believe it. My dad could speak Spanish, but he did. And he spoke English, and he could speak Cantonese. So that's how the customers came to trust him at our grocery store, because my dad could speak Spanish, and that was the point, you know, that they could trust him.
Did you self-willingly inherit Market Basket?
My father did give it to the 4 children, me, my sister, and my 2 little brothers. So we were all partners, and we still are. We still are a partner. We still own the shopping center. Your parents want you to always do better, right? And my dad said, I don't want you to become a grocer. I don't want you to run a grocery store. I want you to get a good education. I want you to go to college. I want you to become a doctor or a lawyer, you know, something that's not as hard. Because working at a grocery store is hard work. You're open 7 days a week and 12 to 14 hours a day, right? You're open at 9 a.m. and we closed at 9 a.m.
So how did you balance like working at the store with school and like other?
It was hard, you know. Some days I didn't want to study. But I saw how hard my parents worked, and so I really didn't want to disappoint them.
What are some of the biggest struggles of running the store?
You always got to be there, right? And there's always difficulty with people that, you know, don't have any money. They go, hey, can you give me some food on credit? And my dad did that one time. I remember as a child, when I was 10, this man came in with like 7 kids, and he was talking to my father. And then after they talked, My father went to the grocery store and got a loaf of bread and got some cold cuts and some canned soup and stuff. And he loaded it into a bag and he gave it to the man. And I couldn't believe it. So I had to go to my dad. I go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "This man said that he was hungry. He was times we prospered. And then when, our community needed help, the Chinese community would step up to help.
And lastly was, what do you want to say to the future generations of Chinese Americans?
Oh my goodness. Well, don't move away. I mean, Tucson's a pretty good place to live. And my kids have come to realize that. They've all moved away and they always remember how great Tucson is. They've gone to LA and LA's just too big. It's too much traffic. And they like the small town feel of Tucson. And I hope Tucson, recognizes us too, gives us a chance to flourish in this community.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, thank you.